I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Man, I can't see. Oh, yeah, it's me. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Wow. Man, I'm a little fired up today. That's good. That's good. So let's start off the right way with a homebrew. This is Remorseful Leprechaun, Irish Red. Cheers. Drinking very nicely, I might add. You know what I like about my ales? Let's just start this 22 off right. Mike Dean loves some Mike Dean ales. I like my ales. I like my ales. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss, rhyme. I like my ales. Anyway, I like my ales because they're creamy. I like my ales because they're dreamy. No, I like my ales because they're creamy. They are kind of the medium, not light, but just under medium carbonation, and I usually have pretty good mouthfeels, like not almost towards full. And I've noticed even on my Pilsners, if I do a lager or something, it's a little heavier on the mouthfeel, and I like that. I like that a lot. I haven't really thought about that before. Cheers. But this is a good one. A little bit early, but I've got plenty of left. And now that I'm reattacking the Belly Busters, or the Brewers Belly Buster group, I think that's what we're called, or the Belly Bustin' Brewers group again. We're hitting it hard. So I'm going to take it easy on the beer. So maybe I'll drink a beer or two on Homebrew Wednesday, and then try to keep it only for Friday evenings, or if there's a big game on. So I've cut back my eating quite a bit. All the ridiculous stuff that we ate over the holidays. Hope everybody had a great New Year. I don't think, this is my first Homebrew Wednesday. Did I do one last week? I think I did one last week. New Year's Eve was pretty quiet for us. We didn't really go anywhere. We just kind of hung around here. Although, big thing that's happened since last Homebrew Wednesday is we had the storm, the Snowmageddon, of 2022. We got dumped on with snow. I mean, dumped on. I'll put some pictures up. You've probably already seen the news.
Lunch.
Wait, what do I just fall?
Yep. Snow angels. Snow angels. All right. What happened?
We got just under a foot. We got 11 and a half inches here in where I live in Northern Virginia. And man, power went out. Luckily, it was only for a day. Our neighbors kind of were out of power for 3 days, which is weird. Our neighbors, literally all the people on the street behind us, all their power was still out for a couple of days, but they finally got their power back up this morning, I guess. It was out last night. Generators are still going. But ours is only down for the day, and it was actually kind of nice. We sat around as a family. My son's up from college. I'll talk about that in a minute. My daughter, and we all just sat around, and I played put a jigsaw puzzle together with my daughter, and we talked about all kinds of random stuff. I broke out one of the Star Trek books that my son bought me for Christmas and started reading that. Did you know that a kiloparsec is 3,262 light years? Yeah, 3,262 light years is a kiloparsec. I didn't realize that until I read this book. I also didn't realize that the chunks of our solar system are about the furthest away from the sun is about 800 billion miles. Something like that, 800 billion miles. That sounds right. Anyway, I'm all into that book. I'm gonna keep reading that thing because it's kind of cool. It talks about the fiction that was thought up in Star Trek, and then how it applies to real science, and particularly a science that we're learning today. So it's a really fascinating book. Yeah, so my son's the man. He got me a really good, and then he kept saying, Dad, you know, your book is still under the tree. You haven't read it yet, have you? So I was like, all right, let me get on that. What else? Not a whole lot of news today, I guess. Although, speaking of my son, we were kind of starting to get a little sniffy-eyed around here because we had to take his butt back to school, back to college on, you know, this weekend. And I was kind of getting bummed out, I'll be honest. You know, I didn't realize how much I miss having him around. And so, but my son got a text message, and looks like they're not opening the dorms up until, you know, it got delayed from January 3rd to January 10th. So that's what we were expecting, and we had to take him back this weekend for January the 10th. But now, because of COVID protocols, they're doing virtual online training for the first 2 weeks, and then the dorms won't be open back up until January 20th or 21st. So we got another 10 days with him. So we're all happy. So it was funny because, you know, we were asking him, hey, it's like your last supper here. What do you want? And he told Heather that he wanted some split pea soup that she makes. So then he's like, wait, I got an email. And then he tells us he, you know, is going to be here for another week. And I'm like, to hell with your split pea soup then. Anyway, so I'm very, very tickled that he gets to stay down for another week. Still haven't went out and got my brewing supplies. I've been kind of lazy. I actually have a lot of beer mails to wrap. I've already wrapped up one. I'm going to do the rest of them, try to get those out this weekend. I meant to do it last weekend, but I was overcome by events. Yeah, I'll keep this a short one today. I just wanted to pop in, say hi. Hopefully you guys are keeping safe, and if you're up in the East Coast or in my area, you're enjoying all the snow. If you're not, then be glad you didn't get the snow and lose your power. But anyway, you can tell it's been a good start to the new year. You know, work's going well, family life is excellent. Getting to see all my friends, just life is merry. It's a good kickoff to 2022, and I'm very, very happy. We need that. So, hey, have yourself a happy homebrew, and have a very, very happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. Oh, I forgot to mention. Let me go back in time. Yeah, I'm on the Belly Busting Brewers. So our goal is, and I kind of threw this goal out there. We're trying to say, hey, what do we want to do for the New Year's? How much, you know, what's going to be our fitness goals? So I came up with a goal of 10% of your body weight to lose by April 1st. So for me, that means I've got 23 pounds to lose. You can do the math. So, wow, I'm gonna, you know, so the goal is I want to, you know, this summer, if we take a cool vacation, you know, the wife and I, if, you know, that's a thing, you know, I have this vision of me, you know, walking out of the water, body all glistening like Daniel Craig in the James Bond movie, as I walk up to Heather, and, you know, anyway, that's the goal. So I got to lose 10% of my body weight by April 1st. And the group of us in the Belly Busting Brewers, that's kind of our goal. So anyway, good luck everybody with your goal. Now, have a happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers.